Now, you and I both know that the interview question, what are your strengths and weaknesses, is guaranteed to come up during your job interview. And how you answer this really difficult interview question could be the difference between a pass or a fail. So if you have a job interview coming up soon for any role or organisation, make sure you stay tuned, because I promise to give you the perfect scripted answer. And also, just very quickly, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, because then I can help you pass every job interview you ever attend. Please give the video a like, because that motivates me to create more content for you. And also, tell me in the comments section below the video the name of the job role you are being interviewed for, and I will also give you some specific interview questions to prepare for. Let's jump straight into the tutorial. So in this video, I will cover 4 things to help you pass your job interview. Number 1, I will explain why the interviewer is asking you the question, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Now, if you understand why the question is being asked, it empowers you to give the perfect answer. Number 2, I will give you a list of strengths that will not only impress the hiring manager, but will also help you stand out from the other candidates. Number 3, I will then give you some weaknesses to consider using that will do you no harm whatsoever during your interview. And then finally, number 4, I will give you that perfect, scripted, top-scoring answer to the interview question, what are your strengths and weaknesses, that's going to help you be the standout candidate. So why is the interviewer asking you the question, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Well, they are asking you this question for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, they want to find out whether the strengths you have will be useful in the role, and more importantly, whether they are going to add value to their company. Now remember, hiring someone costs money every month. So if your strengths are going to help the company see a positive return on their investment, you are far more likely to get hired. And reason number 2 why they are asking you this difficult interview question is they want to see whether you are honest about your weaknesses, and also whether the weakness you do have is going to impact negatively on your performance in the role. So when answering the difficult interview question, what are your strengths and weaknesses, do not give a weakness that is a match for the job you are applying for. Worst still, do not say you don't have any weaknesses. So let me now give you a list of 5 strengths you can use in your job interview that will impress the hiring manager. Strength number 1 is to say you are industrious. This is a really good one. Now, if you are industrious, you are diligent and hardworking. And let's face it, all hiring managers want to take people on who are good at what they do and who are prepared to go above and beyond for their employer. Strength number 2 is to say you are flexible and adaptable. Now, if you are flexible, it means you are happy to stay behind late after work if the company needs your help. If you are adaptable, it means you are willing to do duties that are perhaps outside of your job description. Now, both of these strengths will be appealing to all hiring managers. Strength number 3 is to say you are commercially aware. This is another really good one. Now, if you are commercially aware, it means you understand the basics of how a business works. You understand that for their business to succeed, you will have to do a great job in your role. You will have to take responsibility for difficult challenges. You will have to provide outstanding service to customers and clients, and you won't ever waste company resources. Strength number 4 is to say you are a good collaborator. Now, collaborate is a far better word to use than teamwork. When you collaborate with people, you work closely with them, you support them, and you come up with ways to help the team achieve its goals and responsibilities. And strength number 5 is to say you are disciplined. Now, if you are a disciplined person, everything is always done on time, it is always done to the right standard, and the employer can rely on you to do a good job for them without there being any issues, problems, or mistakes. So let me now give you a list of 5 weaknesses, safe weaknesses, you can use in your job interview that will help you to answer that question, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Weakness number 1 is to say that you are not very good at public speaking. Now, this is perhaps one of the safest weaknesses to give in a job interview, because most jobs do not require this skill. Weakness number 2 is to say you find it hard asking other people for help. Now, this is a good weakness to give because it tells the interviewer you take pride in your work, and it shows you have the motivation to at least try and figure things out for yourself. Weakness number 3 is to say that you are not very good at giving people feedback. Now, most non-management job roles don't require you to give feedback to people. Therefore, this weakness is a safe one to use that will do you no harm during your interview. Weakness number 4 is to say that you can't say no to people. This is another good weakness to give because although it displays a slight lack of confidence, it shows you to be the type of person who wants to please everybody. Now, this means you are far more likely to take on lots of work in the role, which can only be a good thing for the employer. And weakness number 5, before I give you that top scoring scripted answer to the question, what are your strengths and weaknesses, is to say you are impatient. Now, this is most definitely my own weakness. I am a very impatient person and I tend to work at a very fast pace. Now, when other people don't work at the same pace as me, I tend to get impatient and frustrated. Now, it's a good honest weakness to give during an interview because again, it tells the hiring manager you are going to be someone who has a can-do approach to all tasks and duties. So let me now give you a brilliant top scoring example answer to that really difficult interview question. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Here we go. My strengths include the fact I am an industrious person who has good levels of discipline to be able to perform consistently to a high standard in my work. Other strengths include the fact that I am commercially aware. Now, this means I will always act as a positive role model whilst dealing with your customers and clients, and I will seek ways to help the company save money as well as increasing sales. Another strength of mine is my speed of working. I am a very fast learner who can easily retain lots of job-specific information. Now, in respect of my weakness, this is the fact that I am not very good at public speaking yet. I get quite anxious if ever I have to give a talk to a large group of people. However, this is an area I am very keen to develop in. So if any opportunities came up in your company for me to give talks and presentations, I would love to give it a try. So there's a brilliant top scoring answer to that really challenging interview question, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Don't forget, this question is going to come up during your job interview. Make sure you have your top scoring answer already prepared. Now, the next thing to do, if you want to accelerate your learning even further, which I'm sure you do, is click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 50 top scoring answers to really difficult interview questions. It's a fantastic resource and it's guaranteed to put you ahead of the competition at your forthcoming interview. Make sure you check that out. Finally, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so I can help you pass every job interview you ever attend. Please give the video a like because that motivates me, really motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. And also don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals. Thank you so much for watching and I wish you all the best for passing your job interview. Have a great day.